players just wait and buy time, and there it is.
A decade ago, Majors used to be a 16-team tournament fighting over Valve's purse. Today, it's a 32-team bloodbath over a lion's share of $1 million and the prestige that it carries over. To the perspective of a newcomer, it's hard to choose who to root for. With 32 teams, hundreds of players to converge for one important tournament, I wouldn't even blame you. However, let me guide you through this with a different question in mind. I think it's better to ask for, what are you going to root for? The French Bumblebees are at a warpath. No other roster in 2025 has accumulated trophy after trophy ever since the summer of Team Liquid in 2019. In modern-day Counter-Strike of 2025, the French Hornets stung against adversaries and fodder with no discrimination at all. So, what gives them? What brought the Bees to a resounding storm of a win streak of 30 series in a row? One player. One esteemed Estonian entered their roster, and the rest of the tournament cycle? It wasn't even a battlefield, it was his playground.
But Zontix keeps nipping at their heels and he hits a follow-up. Zontix, no way he is on for an ace. 4 kills as he manhandles mid, and Robs is able to get flustered back to sight. He will hit him, and you've got Robin keeping it cool. A little more damage in. Shiro wants his clutch. Vitality's first by way of their newest piece.
Are they really doing 6 consecutive to OT? Looking good, Robs on the ramp!
What a way to break the streak.
Oh, and there's another opening from Robs. This is stunning.
More action on Robs in mid. Shiro looking to test him, challenge him. You can't get past Robin. Robs!
And so comes the throne. The Major. The crowning jewel of all of Counter-Strike. Cheering on Vitality at their dominance calls to cheer for a capstone to their dynasty. IEM Katowice, ESL Pro League, Blast Open, IEM Melbourne, the Intel Grand Slam, Blast Rivals, IEM Dallas. It can be a season worth celebrating their dominance with the trophies they collected. But it will all be for naught if the Major slips from their fingers. The carpet's laid out with the silverware lining it. All that Vitality needs to do is walk on it with stride. MOUs. The very definition of a team-grown roster. Last year, MOU Sports were composed of 4 Academy roster promotees, 1 transfer from a different org, and 1 Academy coach. This roster could only boast 2 trophies last year, yet, with a silver lining, they were consistent top finishers throughout that season. Despite that, trophy lifts are what they desire, and so, to find even more trophy lifts in 2025, they've let go of their in-game leader Shuhei in favor for a rifler, Spinks, who recently departed from Vitality, the team we've talked about a while ago. The in-game leadership descended onto Brolin, and the community raised concern over this roster change. Letting the leadership role to the hands of someone a little bit less experienced to it is a risk. Not many riflers turned in-game leaders found success. Come PGL Cluj-Napoca.
Magisk is able to shave one player off this, then disengage into the A site. What are you doing? What is Jimmy up to? Back's turned! And he gets it out from Squeaky. That's Jimmy in the middle. And with Dexter now sliding back into this site, he's scouring, looking for a lifeline. Denied by the Finn. 24 rounds of action on Nuke, and a real chance to hoist that trophy with or without Shuhei. And with a lot of bodies leaning back, they're going to try to charge through smoke. I mean, this is insane. Right into Brolin. It's a meat grinder meant to be. Xerxon locks it in. Lights out performance from the player who has been questioned in playoffs to the tip of the spear.
Maus got to claim a trophy in Romanian soil. The Maus roster of 2025 came from the org's decision to foster players in their system, a risk of a role swap that made a small bounty. Like last year, their consistent top finishers heading to the major. Cheering them on meant cheering for growth. The roster doesn't have a lot of star power, doesn't have a lot of tenured, decades worth of experience. Yet, with the capacity to win against the tenured, the experienced, the gifted, the rewarded, at that point in time, who needs cultural impact when all you got was Jimmy in the middle?
Into 2025 with nothing but wins, but it won't come yet.
Team spirit. The chaotic storm of 2024, the roaring dragon, the wrench in the cog of the establishment of Counter-Strike. What's left to say of this roster? The team boasts the youngest debutant, the youngest major winner, a redeem opper, strong riflers and support, and a tenured captain at that. The team has won many noteworthy tournaments, not to mention the Shanghai Major, as the capstone of their 2024 campaign. And so, with the new season afoot in 2025, it almost felt like it should have been the same after their win at Blast Bounty. It should have. It could have.
The building block of the Dragons dynasty was starting to stack up. But Vitality, they kicked down that wall.
Spirit knocked out in the semi-finals, a full 3-map affair. Maus the ones to secure the grand finals.
And so, here it is. Some wins are for trophies, some wins are for glory. Today, Vitality's win is for history.
Indeed, the spotlight was away from the youngest debutants. All attention was focused to the era-paving hive that's happening in front of them. But nay, they're the Dragons. They're the spirit of vengeance in this major. Tournament after tournament, taking bronze and silver, Team Spirit are out for one goal. Be the giant-slaying hydra that no hornet can muster. And oh boy, are the honeybees on the top of their menu right now.